everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Sinisha and this is PeepSo Feature Highlight. In today's episode we're going to talk about easy digital downloads. And easy digital downloads, as its name says, allows you to create a web store to sell digital products. Unlike its more popular counterpart like WooCommerce, for example, easy digital downloads, or EDD, can only sell digital products like music, videos, ebooks, software, and so on. So everything digital you can sell with this plugin. And we have an integration for it developed for our own purposes because we at PeepSo.com also use easy digital downloads. So if you ever purchased PeepSo, you already used easy digital downloads to purchase it. And now I'm going to tell you how to set up the integration. However, I feel the urge to mention a little disclaimer. In this episode, I am not going to show how to set up easy digital downloads. That's not the purpose of this video. If you need help in setting up the easy digital downloads, they have an awesome documentation here in their help center with full documentation and support on setting up this particular plugin. In this video, we are going to focus on PeepSo integration developed by us, and when it's needed, I'm going to show some of the easy digital downloads configuration, but I am not going to show how to set up this plugin. Okay, with that out of the way, let's start with the video. Obviously, we will first have to install easy digital downloads, and it's very simple to do that. Simply go to Plugins, Add New, and search for EDD. It's simple like that. And the second result, not this EDD auto register, but this easy digital downloads, simple e-commerce for selling digital files, install it and activate it. As you can see, I already have it installed and activated. And once you do, a small wizard will happen asking you to set up your page, your store and stuff like that. And from then you can access your easy digital downloads configuration here from Downloads. Now let's go to PeepSo installer. And from here, we are going to install PeepSo integration. Scroll all the way down until you find here in the monetization section EDD. As you can tell, I already have it downloaded, but it's not active. So I'm just going to activate this plugin. And once I see the configuration message that plugin is installed, or I think in new version, there's no message of that kind anymore. Yes, I'm right. I can see that EDD integration is now installed in PeepSo configuration, then EDD. But we are going to come back here later. For now, I want to show a few changes that happened on your website. First and most prominent one is here in Pages, all pages. And you will see that we now have all of our PeepSo pages, but we also got some new pages like checkout, configuration, order history, receipts, failed transactions. And this digital art is the page I created manually, and I put this shortcode to show all the products on my page in 2 columns, and I'm going to show the excerpt, okay? And it's going to display like this. I'm gonna show it to you. I put it in the menu, and now my digital art page is showing like that. But I can also edit this page and say, for example, let's hide the sidebars. And instead of 2 columns, now I'm going to show 4. And instead of showing excerpt, I'm going to say no. And update this page. If we take a look at the page now and refresh it, you will see that no excerpt is showing, and there are no sidebars. So you have some degree of freedom how do you want to design this page. And I strongly encourage you to go to EDD documentation to see more shortcodes that you can use. Now on the profile page, you will see a slight change in the tabs where Purchases tab is showing. And this tab is only going to show for your own profile page. You will not be able to see this tab on other profiles. So let's go to this profile, for example. And you will see that no Purchases tab is showing. This is intentional because there is really no need for you to see someone's orders and purchases. That's a privacy violation. Now, for those of you with a sharp eye, you will see that here in header, I have a cart icon over there. And it's showing that I have 0 items in the cart and total cost of 0 because I didn't put anything in my cart. So let me show you how to put that icon over there. We will first have to go to our WordPress admin. And from here, navigate to Appearance and then Widgets. Here in Widgets, look for the header cart position, and this will be only available when you're using the Gecko theme. Look for header cart, click on the plus icon, search for cart, and add this EDD cart widget. Let's update the page. And now if we check it, there's a cart icon over there. Now I'm going to quote unquote purchase something from my website. I'm obviously using the sandbox mode, so no purchase will actually happen, but in order to show you the profile features, I need to have some purchases made. So I'm gonna go to digital art. Let's purchase this one. It's added to cart, and you can check it here that one item is added to cart and it costs right here. So now I can either add more items to the cart or go to checkout. So I'm going to add all of this to my cart, and then from cart I'm going to click here and continue with the purchase. Please wait until my transaction is processed. And this is the confirmation page that I have made this order, and all of the things I have purchased with links to download my digital goods. I can view the details and downloads. The gateway is the store gateway, today, subtotal, total, all of the information about the purchase is here in the receipt. And all of these pages for checkout, confirmation, and receipt, those are all the pages that I mentioned earlier that were created automatically. But if I now go to my profile and go to purchases, now I can see all of the purchases and all of the orders that have been made directly from my account. Now let's come back to the community to see what's changed there. And you will immediately see that activity item saying that I made a purchase has been created. And all of the items I purchased are here in this nice little slider with a direct link to the product where other people can purchase it if they want. Let's come back to the configuration here in WordPress dashboard, then PeepSo configuration. In EDD, we have some configuration that we just briefly mentioned, and I said I will return back to them, so now it's the good time. Here in the profile tabs, you can have downloads, order, licenses, subscription, and all access, but these three are only available with paid EDD plugins or paid EDD add-ons. As you can tell, I'm using the free version of EDD, and you can clearly see that here, that you are using the free version of Easy Digital Downloads, purchase a pass. If you want to extend your EDD with like subscriptions, recurring payments, all access pass and stuff like that, you can do that by purchasing a pass for the Easy Digital Downloads. I am going to remain on the free version, so let's come back to the configuration, then EDD, and I can reorder the tabs if I want. So if I want my orders to show first, I will put them on top. So just like that, let's say orders first, and I can rename the downloads or orders tab if I wish. Let's save the settings. So now orders tab will be first. Let's check it on the profile. In purchases, orders tab is now showing first. When it comes to activity stream, you can also choose either to show it or not. If you don't want to clutter your activity stream with new purchases, you can disable it. If you want to keep it enabled, you can change the action text. This is the action text. Made a purchase. So you can change this part if you wish, with the line over here. You can enable for free purchases for the items that are free. You can also enable it or disable creating activity stream items. If you have a lot of free items that your users can download, you can disable this for free purchases, and the activity stream will not show up. And you can also allow users to override the setting for the new purchases activity stream. If you enable this option, let's enable it and save settings. Now in the profile page, in About section and then Preferences, this new option will be available for the users, this shopping activity, okay? So if I disable this, users can override the settings, save it. Now let's check the preferences. Here, there is no shopping activity options anymore. So you can allow your users or give them the option to opt out from creating activity stream when they make a purchase. And one last option added by this integration is here in the profile about sections, billing details. Your users will be able to add their billing details if you ever wish to collect such information. And that is really everything you need to know about EDD integration with PeepSo. If you ever wish to sell digital products, I strongly recommend EDD, even more so than WooCommerce, because EDD is more focused and narrowed down to the digital products and has more focused options tailored to that kind of products. So, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell notification icon to be notified whenever new video comes out. We publish new content every week and then publish that content on social media. All relevant links will be in the description below. Until the next video, I wish you all the best with your websites. Bye!